You can see the 15-foot-high steel cage coming down from the ringside area right now. Welcome to BSEPro.com. My name is Dave Blezard. The steel cage match, main event. We will get to that in just a few minutes, but what an incredible match that was. Adrenaline Cup 2009 was on the minds of the people here in North Bay, Ontario, as we would look to crown the 2009 Adrenaline Cup champion. It started off this evening with a Young Stars match, a gauntlet match. One man out of the Young Stars would advance on to the finals here tonight and participate in the Fatal 4-Way for the BSE Pro Adrenaline Cup. The participants of the match were as follows: Rocksteady, Alex Vega. We saw Boris Brezhnev, the Big Russian Bear, Mr. Wright, Kendall Wright. We saw Julius Dolce, Buck Gunderson, the Entertainer was here, Masahiko Kobe, and Anthony Fiasco. And Boris Brezhnev ran through the competition all the way to the very end, and then Anthony Fiasco was able to one-up Boris Brezhnev and move on to the finals later on in the evening. James Champagne was victorious in his match against Miku Matandi, and then we saw some Adrenaline Cup semi-final matches that included Sebastian Suave going one-on-one with Pierre Shadows, and the Prodigy not able to beat Sebastian Suave, member of the Empire, moves on to the finals. We also saw One Take Josh Taylor go up against El Tornado. The Madman from Sudbury was not able to beat Josh Taylor. One Take advances to the finals as well. The Big Man Little Man tag team of Bang Bang Pete and Big Brian Youngblood went up against a very formidable tag team in the Empire. Decimus and Marcus the Great Marquez, and the Empire was victorious in their match against Pete and Big Brian Youngblood. Although a lot of things happened in that match, and I think Big Brian Youngblood and Bang Bang Pete have a big future together as a tag team. They showed some great promise here in BSE Pro. And then we saw the ladies of BSE as TNA Knockout Taylor Wilde made her return home to BSE Pro as she went in a triple threat match against Au Naturel Kelly Couture and Cat Power, and what a great match that was. The victor was the homecoming girl, Taylor Wilde. And in one half of our co-main event here tonight, the Fatal 4-Way to determine the 2009 Adrenaline Cup champion, as we saw the 2008 champion, Tyson Dukes, defend his crown against Josh One Take Taylor, Sebastian Suave, and Anthony Fiasco. And this match was marred in controversy, as at the very end, the shoulders were down for Tyson Dukes. Referee counted 3. Dukes claims his shoulders were not down. Referee seemed to second-guess herself in there, and it looks like Tyson Dukes maybe had his shoulder up. Referee's call is final, and the call was that Dukes' shoulders were down. Who pinned him? The man that is now the 2009 Adrenaline Cup champion, Anthony Fiasco. Give it up to the young man who led the Young Stars in the tournament before. He is now the 2009 Adrenaline Cup champion. Kudos to Anthony Fiasco. And in the second half of our double main event here in North Bay, Ontario, we saw the BSE Pro Tag Team Championships on the line as the Hit Ashley Six and the Canadian Crazy Horse Michael Elgin defended their titles against the All-Starters and Assault and Battery, the former champions. However, there was a twist. This match happened inside of a 15-foot-high steel cage, and these men beat each other from pillar to post, top to bottom. That cage, guys jumped from the top, guys got rammed into the cage. A lot of pain and a lot of bumps and bruises and scratches will be had on those men. And at the end of the day, we can crown brand new BSE Tag Team Champions as the All-Starters regain their titles with an incredible victory here in North Bay. The hometown favorites, the All-Starters, were able to get their energy from the crowd, and they once again wear the titles here in BSE Pro. An incredible night of action top to bottom from everybody on the show, from everyone in the crowd. The energy was terrific, and thank you so much for being part of this great event. Make sure you check out BSEPro.com to see when BSE will be returning to North Bay, Ontario. And of course, coming up next, December the 5th, we have got BSE Pro's Extreme Xmas. The Suicide Six-Pack Championship will be defended inside the steel cage. It's coming on the road to Brampton, and we'll see you there. BSEPro.com. My name is Dave Blezard. See you later. All right, for BSEPro.com, Dave Blezard standing by, and we are going to attempt to be civil with this here. We're going to bring in the 2008 Adrenaline Cup champion, textbook Tyson Dukes, who was in the finals here tonight, lost his championship, was not able to be a repeat champion, being defeated by Anthony Fiasco, and Tyson, the match marred in controversy.
You know what? Yeah, controversy. Did you see what happened in there? Do you have any idea what happened in there?
Well, absolutely.
Obviously you did, because you were the first one to butt your nose in and come to ringside, weren't you? The first one of the officials, you and Arda, sitting over there whispering like two little schoolgirls about what's going to happen.
Well, listen, Tyson, I think that what had happened was your shoulders were down, the referee counted to 3, and you immediately protested. immediately. And
you know what?
It's a junior official. Listen, Tyson, it's a junior official, and I think in this situation, your intimidation was a little bit much, and she second-guessed her pinfall, but the shoulders were down, and the 3 count was counted.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if my shoulders were down or not. The official had the call. It was a 1-2, and then a big pause. So obviously she saw that my shoulders were up. You know what? What do you get these crackpot officials in here anyways? You get this young teeny bopper girl, what is she, 16? Decides she wants to be an official for BSE? Is that professional? How many times have I told you about being professional? She's a licensed official,
Tyson. She's a licensed official.
I keep telling you that this business has to be professional and professionally run, and this is what you give me.
Look, if you have issue with losing a match, I understand that, but you can't go after the company for that. You had your shoulders down, and the 3 count was counted, Tyson. It was clear as day, right in the middle of the ring. Listen, I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. You can check the videotape yourself, but bottom line was you were pinned.
You know what? I'm going to give it to Anthony Fiasco. I'm going to give it to Josh Taylor and Sebastian Suave as being 3 of the greatest competitors with BSE, a solid team. But I am not giving you the benefit of the doubt. Fix this, or I'm going to fix the rest of you.